Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking his...
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Washington Football Team and the Los Angeles Rams.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
For the right to head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl game, here we go. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. First carry for Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
Now Tannehill. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
On the carry. Montez Sweat brought him down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get
the Washington first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and it backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Derrick Henry. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Derrick Henry.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And this is caught at the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit.
And it'll be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll drop this down to Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the...
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with no score.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's spot it right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. A few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 11-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now it's Henry. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off play action, Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. Now he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Third down and 14.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll get this to Lazard. And down inside the 15 he goes. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second,
2-yard line.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, and he's going to go down again.
Jackson.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. You have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play action. It's Tannehill rolling to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. EA Sports Halftime Report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's complete to Lazard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw again is Jackson, being chased out left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, Jackson. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35.
5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in.
And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Again, it's Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a first down. Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Running from the gun with Henry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. 20. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Youngway.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Ashton Davis
in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Washington, nothing.
Washington on 3rd down.
They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
This punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
10 at their own 37-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson.
On the slant, able to find Ayuk.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Great
job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down and 4. Tannehill buying time to his left. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. This time Jackson will throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. After the run, Tannehill going to throw. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Washington 1st down.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Tonight's final score.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side is so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl.